What's up, guys? Journate from carjack.com. Just doing some hand history reviews in a video format rather than flooding the hand history forum. This is the third time I've done it now, as I wasn't really happy with the way I'm trying to explain my thoughts, and the first one I didn't record. So, going to get on with it. This guy is a tight regular. He opens 12% in middle position and falls through bet 89%. I think flatting here is best due to the button being a fish and the small big blind being a fish. And Miriam's an active squeezer. I mean, he's been 3-betting a lot, and he's 12% overall. Here we just flat. I think this is standard, just flatting the c-bet to keep all the aces in the fish's range, and you know, we don't want to raise to get him off a queen or whatever. This guy's really tight. His c-bet's only 50% and his turn c-bet's 50%, which is what really threw me with this bet size. Like, I don't think he can have many. He can't have many kind of nutty flush draws. Like, he can't have ace queen, ace king, ace jack, ace 10, king queen, king jack, all those. He can have 10 jack hearts, which is obviously a huge hand here, and he's sort of never not barreling that big. Our hand is really under rep though. Our hand looks like some kind of weaker ace, like we'd raise ace queen there. Maybe not raise ace queen because of the fish behind. But his bet sizing really threw me here. Like, I'm not really sure what to do, whether to flat and see what he does in the river because of our under-repped hand strength, or to what really, because he's non-aggressive and he's pounding turns. So that's that spot. Tens here, just choose to flat the min-ice. I could 3-bet for value here, but there's 2 fish behind. Yeah, so flat, hit bottom set. He min bets, he raises, min raises, I raise. Looking back at the hand, I should have raised like 2 here. There's far too many pair plus gutters to even think about raising that small. And he min 3 bets, which is kind of weird. I think the best play here is to flat and then reevaluate on the turn. I checked him, and I don't actually mind donking this turn, thinking about it, because he's still going to call like ace 10, ace jack, ace queen, but he may check them back. But I don't think he min 3-bets them. That's the thing. I think he has such a strong range when he min 3-bets. I think here I can just profitably just call and try and boat up. I didn't see any other play, to be honest, but it's just a line check because I don't getting so good odds. His min 3-bet really confused me. He is a 35-29, but he's not really that aggressive. Like 2 overall, 1 on the turn, 2 on the flop, sort of thing. Next hand is against an aggressive reg. I open. He is aggressive. It's a dry flop. I've got a blocker to a set here, but my middle pair is not going to be very good at showdown. Like, I could flat here, but I see no reason to flat really. Like, there's going to be a ton of his bluffs are going to have equity against our hand, and we're out of position versus an aggressive 4.4 aggressive regular. And he's 6% on the flop as well, so I think with that in mind we can just 3-bet here. So 3-bet's at about 5, which is just over 2.5x his raise. I think that's just the best play, in my opinion. He folds out all his bluffs, we may have the best hand, but it's going to be hard for us to win the pot out of position versus an aggressive opponent, I think. Ace King. This guy 3-bets. He's quite a loose, aggressive reg. Not loose, but you know, kind of taggy, reggy looking guy. However, his 3-bet is only 5% overall. So I don't see any reason. I can't fold, but I don't see any reason for 4-betting because we're only going to get it in against worse, or flipping at best, in my opinion. As the games run on quite tight in my game anyway. Like there's no really 3-bet, 4-bet, 5-bet game. E3 quarter pot C-bet, and we flat, which is fine. Nothing really to talk about there. He then checks on the turn. I assume he bets all kings, all aces, and checks most queens, jacks, tens, like type hands, and ace queen that he's just given up. So I check back with the chance that my hand looks like jacks or queens or ace queen as well, or like something else trying to get to showdown. But the question here is river bet sizing. How much are we going to bet when he checks to us to get value from the sort of queens, jacks type hands that he's checking on the turn? And I thought at the time 5 or 6 was about right, but I'm not sure if like betting like 3 to 5, 3 to 4, 5 is better. I don't really think he's gonna ever bluff jam on us with like ace queen or something. I don't think he's that good. So I sort of bet like 520. I think I prefer betting like 450, just a little bit less. But yeah, we'll see what people think about that. This hand is really, really weird. I isolate this fish. This kind of tight reg. Flats. Fish flats. We hit top per set, so I bet kind of big. Reg flats, which I expect him to do with most aces, most kings, king, queen, maybe even a 10, like jack 10, queen 10. He has like a lot of pairs plus gutters, and the fish kind of comes along, who's going to come along with like any pair or any piece or any gutter. Here I think betting's best. Like checking will just get us in some dirty spots. Like if we check and the reg bets, we sort of don't really know where we are in the hand. So I bet. The bet sizing's really kind of weird, but I think betting big to get value from the fish is a better play, and then jamming any non we're like committed after that sort of thing. If the reg has jack queen, then fuck it sort of thing. He's can have a lot more like jack type hands that might float with a gutter. Like if he calls, I expect him to fold here quite a bit, to be honest. It's more the value from the fish that I'm getting. But he flats again, and the fish flats, which is like super weird that he flats, and is a really strong play on his part. But unless he's got like jack queen of clubs, I think he raises jack queen on this turn. So I think we have the best hand like a majority of the time, and the fish comes along, which I'm not surprised at. The river breaks off and I jam it in, which I'd see no other play for, as we're, you know, I think we have the best hand on the turn, so we're going to have the best hand. If the fish is slow played jack queen, then well played, mate, sort of thing. But I think his range is weighted more towards like ace fucking anything. He could have like ace 8, ace 5, and he's just never folding. So, and that's just a short video of hands. Post hand review. Just remember to label them like hand 1, hand 2, hand 3, hand 4, and 5. Just something so I can refer to it. I'm going to make another one of these now. I've got a few more hands to make. So peace.